Whilst walking with optimism into 2022,
In his New Year message, Prime Minister James Marape says his government will work extra hard to build the country. He says the 2022 national budget is key to better service delivery and iron out legacy issues of development. PM Marape said health is one sector.
Beginning this year, your government is building 22 world-class hospitals in each of our provinces, including our special autonomous region of Bougainville. Altogether, we've allocated 470 million kina for it. Another 60 million kina is going towards the construction of the heart and cancer facilities at PNG's leading referral hospital, the Port Moresby General Hospital. This is because I do not want to see Papua New Guineans going to seek health services overseas. And I have directed that in our country, health services access must be within 1 hour reach, whether you're walking or you are traveling by boat or you're traveling by car or you are flying in. Every health services must be within 1 hour reach.
While programs like price support, SME and others will continue, the Prime Minister says the renewable sector has been allocated 100 million kina to chart the way forward for downstreaming. He says this is a key intervention and something consecutive governments have been working on.
In the downstream processing space, an area long talked about by many governments but hardly have ventured into, my government have begun allocating 100 million kina into Pacific Marine Industrial Zone, for instance, and this will be based in the first instance in Manus and Medang. This is well overdue because Papua New Guineans will start to process fish that we catch in our waters and to ensure we keep all the benefits in the value chain such as jobs and other spin-offs. The PMI jet begins this year. Furthermore, our focus on downstream processing will be for all sectors. Sectors like mining, petroleum, forestry, agriculture too, so we can add value to our resources and create more ripple economic gains, including employment and kina entrapment in our domestic economy. With such focuses, for instance in agriculture, we would like to put a ban sometimes into the future on imports of foods like rice and beef, those that we can grow and process locally. This journey has already started when we took office and will be entrenched in 2022 and going forward into the future.
Adding on, the Prime Minister says the government has secured funding to maintain the completion of enabling infrastructures. He said this will open up and unlock rural communities. Programs for airports, wharves, jetties, roads and bridges will continue in 2022.
In continuing our efforts to build our country bigger, build our economy better, and to make Papua New Guinea the richest black Christian nation as I envisage, or happy, wealthy and wise as Somare's Vision 2050 puts it, our signature Connect PNG program puts in place the country's enabling infrastructures such as roads, airports, wharves, jetties, airstrips, bridges, electricity and telecommunications. For instance, over the last 2 years since we've been in government, from 2019 to 2021, we are building over 323 roads and we have covered over 1,900 kilometers, mostly in rural Papua New Guinea. We have secured funding programs for all our ports and jetties. We have secured funding programs for our power line programs. We are connecting our airports and airstrips by extending the CADI program that the Somare government last secured in 2009. So all our airports and airstrips are rich and connected. All this will continue over the next decade to achieve 100% connectivity by the time we come to 2040.
Concluding his New Year's message, the Prime Minister reiterated his call for people to elect honest leaders in the 2022 national elections. He says the nation has 4 years left to celebrate its Golden Jubilee. While challenges like COVID-19 and the huge economic debt remain, PM Marape said his government wants to strike a balance to move the country forward. Among his ending remark, he called for all to uphold and show respect.
Use your voting power wisely and do not sell your birthright for a plate of food. Your country needs you to be wise in 2022. As I close, I make a final call to all our people, including politicians and residents, to respect each other and each other's rights, to be law-abiding as we live through 2022. Let us commit to respect the child, and wife in your house, the women and children in your community and workplace, the elderly and those living with disabilities amongst us. Be kind and warm to our foreign residents and visitors in our country. By doing this, you will have truly contributed to taking back Papua New Guinea from the wrong road and putting our country onto the right road to economic independence, where we are not leaving anyone behind. I want to conclude by thanking all hands who helped our country in 2021. Our people and the praying Christian churches for living through with understanding of the hard times we lived in 2021. Our business and civil community, our foreign investors and our bilateral partners and multilateral partners, our judiciary and parliament for serving us. I want to also think of our president in the autonomous region of Bougainville, His Honorable Ismail Toroma, and our people in Bougainville, and our faithful public servants who served us right across our country, especially those teachers and doctors and nurses and community health workers with our missionaries who are serving in the remotest parts of our country through the hardships that they live with. I just want to thank each and every one of you. It was a total privilege serving you all in 2021. I look forward to your support and to work with you all again in 2022.
Jack Lapawa Jr., National EMTV News.